Hey y'all, it's Vonnie with the Get Down Podcast, and we are back with another episode. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like, comment, and share this video with anyone and everyone that you know. Hope everybody's having a great day, great evening, whatever time it is where you're watching the podcast. I hope everybody is doing great and you're safe. This is not good at all, and I'm sure everybody's been hearing the trend of Luka and Anthony Davis and everything that took place. So the news actually broke out late last night, about the trade. But they had said on the news earlier that Luka, he was already aware of this trade 3 weeks prior to them announcing it late last night. So it's a lot of fans on both sides, Lakers and Mavericks fans. They're not feeling it. For my basketball team is Mavericks, and I'm not feeling it. I believe we just traded one of the best players on our team to go to. The Lakers are a good team. They're great. You got LeBron over there, but now we're finna get Anthony Davis. And like I've stated before in previous videos, sometimes a change has to occur in order for the team and the player to win a championship, the Super Bowl, just to be able to say, like, yes, I got this under my belt. I have won these many games. I have won these many championships. I have won this. I have won that. Sometimes you have to move to another team in order to do that. And we see that a lot as fans, as sports fans, all of us that tune in. We see that a lot. A player goes from being with this team, and when they get with this team, it's like boom, they just start winning more, and next thing you know, they done won the championship. They won it all. But it's like, well, why couldn't you do it with this team? Why you couldn't do it when you was over here? But now that you done upgraded, so stories like these, they don't they don't, it's not as shocking. For this it is, but it's not as shocking as far as the part, like I said, where it goes. When a player is switched to another team, whether it's a trade, the draft, whatever, when they go to a specific team, it's like boom, all of a sudden they're being praised even more. They're doing even better with this team than they were with that one. So it's not good at all. Not today. Not in the sports world at all. For fans on either side, it's not at all. It's really not. I don't understand why they did this and not another player. I mean, I don't. Luka out of all the players that the Mavericks could have chose, why did y'all choose him? I mean, this dude literally carries almost a team on his back. If I'm not mistaken, Luka scores at least 20 plus points almost every game that he's been playing in. And if it's not every game, it's a good amount of games that he's done that. And now you're sending him to another team. So who's going to be the star player now for the Mavericks? I mean, you can't just automatically look at Anthony Davis like that because he's coming over there. I mean, this was not good. This was not good at all. Unfortunately, us as fans, hey, we can't do nothing about it. It is what it is. But Luka knew this was gonna happen prior to them telling it last night. I'm gonna get into the article, but I'm just trying to give y'all a synopsis. Synopsis. Correct me if I'm saying it wrong. I'm trying to give y'all a little background of this. I mean, why he knew it prior to them getting on the news and explaining, like, yeah, he's getting traded with Anthony Davis. They finna do a swap pretty much. I mean, Luka already knew it. Now that the whole world know, it's like, dang, you don't know how to feel. You don't know how to feel. Not at all. So ESPN, of course, they be the main ones to get all this information. And this is probably one of the best sources to go to when you're pulling up topics and stuff. So let's see what they had to say, because it's crazy. A lot of people, they're just, man, they're not feeling it. And I don't understand this, not at all. All right, here we go, y'all. Luka Doncic to Lakers, Anthony Davis to Mavs in 3-team trade. All right. And I'm sure LeBron wanted this too. He's probably happy that they got Luka now. So Well, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? New York, in a blockbuster trade that figures to impact the Western Conference balance of power for years to come, the Lakers, Mavericks, and Jazz completed a three-team trade that sends Luka Doncic to Los Angeles and Anthony Davis to Dallas. This is not good. It's not. I'm probably gonna say that the whole video, but it ain't. And I'm sure y'all are gonna agree with me when you guys do see this. This is just not good. It's not. It's really not. The Lakers receive Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris from the Mavericks, who announced the trade Sunday morning. Dallas acquired Davis, Max Christie, and the Lakers' 2029 first-round pick. So these are the final results of what team got who. This is who we got. This is who they got. With all this traded. The Jazz received Jalen Hood-Schifino, the LA Clippers 2025 second-round pick, and the Mavericks 2025 second-round selection. I believe that defense wins championships. Mavericks general manager Nico Harrison told ESPN. Tim McMahon explaining his motivation to deal Doncic for Davis. I believe that getting an all defensive center and an all NBA player with a defensive mindset, gives us a better chance. We're built to win now and in the future. I mean, yeah. I mean, you want to have the best players on your team for that. But I mean, y'all really cut a deep hole in everybody's heart today. I mean, like I said, out of all players, why did you choose Luka? Why couldn't it be anybody else? Anybody else? Him? Really him? Now we're finna get Anthony Davis. Man. The trade talks were initiated by Dallas, league sources told ESPN, and began a few days ago. Harrison and Rob Pelinka, the Lakers' vice president of basketball operations and general manager, have a long-standing relationship dating to when Harrison was Kobe Bryant's marketing manager at Nike and Pelinka was Bryant's agent. The Lakers' front office, ownership group, and coaching staff were in alignment on the deal, excited to acquire a young superstar in Doncic while recognizing it takes a lot to get a lot in the NBA. Well, yeah, that's true. I think Luka, what is he, 25? I mean, he's very young, very young. You know, you do want to have a good young superstar, a good young player that can advance and grow with the team, because everybody else around that player will see that, you know, and he was the main one. You were the main one, really. I mean, you were the main one. You were the main one. Luka is a one-of-a-kind young global superstar who will lead this franchise for years to come, Pelinka said in a statement released by the team Sunday. His killer instincts and commitment to winning championships will be a driving force for the team. We will be relentless in building a roster around the on-court vision of Coach Redick has for this basketball team, and there is an unwavering commitment to that to work to serve our loyal and dedicated fans. We are grateful for today and look forward to what's next. After the Lakers and Mavericks agreed to the deal late Saturday night, sources told ESPN that Pelinka made 3 calls in a quick session. A joint call with Davis and Lakers coach JJ Redick, a call to Davis' agent Rich Paul of Clutch Sports, and a call to LeBron James. So like I said, I'm sure when I'm sure when LeBron got the news, he was excited because it's like, cool, you know, I'm already beast as it is. I've been in the league for a while. I got some rings, I got champions, I got stuff under my belt. Let me help Luka. He young, he gonna be with me. Let me help Luka get to that deal, because ain't nobody gonna be stopping us. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, man. Luka, you would definitely be missed from the Mavericks. You will. I mean, you're missed right now while I'm speaking. You are definitely missed, sir. Harrison told the Dallas Morning News that he texted Doncic and left him a voicemail. My guess is he probably doesn't want to talk to me, Harrison told the newspaper. James learned of the trade when it broke while he was out to dinner with family after Saturday's win against the Knicks in New York. Sources close to Lakers superstar told ESPN. James was surprised by the news, sources said. Davis and Doncic were also not informed of the trade ahead of time, told sources. Sharanaya. Okay, well, Davis and Doncic were not informed of the trade, but y'all just said that Luka was aware of some trading deal that was going on. Maybe he didn't know what specific team he was going to go to, but it's the Lakers. LeBron is on there. It ain't Sebastian, any other players too, but it's always that one player that drives the team literally and carries the team on their back, like the Warriors. Who do you automatically think about when you're talking about them? Steph. I mean, come on now, we got to get real. The deal pairs Doncic with James as the new 1-2 punch in Los Angeles, while Davis would be forming a new star duo with Kyrie Irving in Dallas. And James intends to stay with the Lakers beyond Thursday trade deadline. A source familiar with the four-time MVP's plans told ESPN, confirming a report earlier Sunday from NBA reporter Chris Haynes. So LeBron, he is planning to stay with the Lakers, you know, and then that's probably where he's going to retire from when he gets to that point. The trade also reunites Doncic with Redick, his former Mavericks teammate. Doncic was one of Mavericks players on the floor when Redick came out of a game for the final time on May 11, 2021. Davis waived his $5.9 million trade kicker as part of the deal, sources told ESPN. The decision was made to give the Mavericks flexibility with the salary cap to be as competitive as possible, while also recognizing that money can be made back in other ways, with no state taxes in Texas, and signing a contract extension with Dallas in the future. And Davis waived his $5.9 million trade kicker as part of the deal. A lot of people are just stunned. Like, this is kind of funky. It don't sit right. It don't sit right at all. It's a lot in the article, but I am gonna skim through it because it is a lot to read. Though Doncic was relatively lean by his standards when he reported to camp. His weight ballooned to the high 260s early this season, sources said. He sat out 5 games in November when the Mavericks listed him with a sprained right wrist and extended absence to allow Doncic to focus on his conditioning. He had a similar early season layoff in the 2022-2023 season. Okay. Doncic has been limited to 22 games this season because of a variety of injuries. He has twice strained his left calf since reporting to Dallas before training camp in late September, although the Mavericks reported the fall injury only as a calf confusion, sources says. So now that you're with the Lakers, Luka, you know, you can't be injury prone, brother, because that ain't good. You know, you can't be injury prone. Any little thing, you're going to be limping off the court. If you throw the pass too quick, now you're throwing it and your shoulder is out of socket. I mean, you got to be careful because you don't want to get injury too quick. You don't want to get injured too quick when this, you know, with games and stuff. And the same thing I said about Travis Hunter. You don't want to get injury prone because you do that, you're going to be sitting out a lot of games. And now people are going to be looking at, well, where's the superstar? Well, the superstar is sitting out because he or she is injuring themselves too much. You know, so now that you're with LeBron, he gonna make sure, like, hey, you know, Luka, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. He's gonna be the main one that you probably gonna be under and just be with, and y'all probably gonna build that close relationship. But he gonna look at you like, hey, you know, let's try to limit down these injuries, brother, because we gotta be the main. If we're gonna be the superstars of this team, we gotta be the main ones on that court. That people are screaming their names, whether it's on the TV screen, whether it's in the arena. We got to be the ones on the court. So, Luka, try to control your injuries, man. Come on now. You got to let your name sell. I got to let my name sell. If it ain't selling, it's because we ain't out here playing. You got to have that mindset. So, Luka, just make sure you don't get injured as much. I mean, try to somehow prevent that. I know injuries come a dime and a dozen, but try to prevent that as much as you can. Let's see. I'm gonna read a little bit further down. We really feel like we got ahead of what we was going to be a tumultuous summer. Him being eligible for the Supermax and also a year away from him being able to opt out any contract, Harrison told Dallas Morning News. And so we really felt like we got out in front of that. We know teams, they've had it out there before. Teams have been loading up to try to sign him once that comes available. Well, yeah. I mean, Luka is one of the best in Mavericks history besides Dirk Nowitzki. Come on now, if we're honest, he is. He's one of the best in this era, this time zone, this century now. As far as the Mavericks, Luka, I mean, he's doing it. He's definitely doing it. He is. He is. Davis will join a team featuring a coach staff led by Jason Kidd, who was an assistant coach with the Lakers 2020 championship team, and assistant coach Jared Dudley, who was a role player on the 2020 Lakers squad. Davis told ESPN Shams Charania last month that he thought the Lakers needed to add another big man, saying he has always been at my best when I've been the fourth. Well, they do got a big man, and his name is Luka Doncic. Luka, LD. LD. Y'all see them smiling in this picture? Shoot, they knew what was going on. They knew what was going to happen. And now you guys are going to be wearing the same jersey. Same color jersey. That's going to be y'all smiling because you already know what was going to happen. I can't believe it, y'all. I don't like this. I don't. And see, with all of this trade, you know, to me, and even like I said with football, with certain things, it's gonna the excitement gonna be there because the basketball season is here. Excuse me, but it's like, dang, I'm watching the Mavericks play, and I'm looking for Luka, and he not on the court. No, he's not. You need to start looking for Anthony Davis. Same for Lakers fans. Y'all trying to find AD? Y'all better start looking for Luka. It's like, in a way, it's gonna make a lot of fans kind of bag out and not really watch as many games because of this specific trade that happened. I mean, it's people are just lost for word. A lot of people are sad, they're angry. You know, they had a lot of things on the TV showing they had t-shirts and candles lit and balloons all in front of the Mavericks arena because of the trade. You know, it ain't gonna be no more Luka and Kyrie. They ain't gonna be that duo no more. It's gonna be Anthony and Kyrie. It's gonna be Luka and LeBron. That's who the duos are going to be now. Man, like I said, I'm not gonna read through all of it because it goes into like everybody's kind of background and stuff. But I'll skim through and read certain things so y'all can understand. You know where things are gonna be at. You know, once everything is finalized, because the trade is in, everything is finalized, and when I say finalized, once we see Luka in the Lakers jersey and we see Anthony in the Mavericks jersey, that's it. We can either watch it, can either watch them play, or you can bag back from it. Either way. Very, very rare are you going to watch the game. And they haven't said about any. I mean, most of the fans they were talking to on the TV, they're not happy. They're not happy with this. I haven't seen anybody that said, yeah, I like. No, because who's really saying that? Who's really saying they're happy for this specific thing? No, a lot of sports commentators, big names, even Stephen A. Smith. Nah, skip. They like, whoa, really, really? Out of everybody or any other players, really? Wow. Um, there was one game, Phoenix Portland, still going on in the NBA on Saturday night when reports began swirling of the trade. Suns guard Devin Booker says someone in the stands told him and his teammates of the trade. They said Luka. I said Luka Garza. Booker said referencing the Minnesota Timberwolves center. Nah, no, Devin. That ain't who was talking about. Booker wasn't trying to be funny. He just thought what many probably thought, that there was no way the Mavericks would move on. Of course. And this is what Devin had to say. It's crazy, man. I really don't know what to say about it, Booker said. Luka being a guy that everybody has claimed is untouchable and untradeable, the NBA shows you again. Can't predict. It's a business. They're always having a conversation about you. So don't think you're safer than you are. Devin, brother, you could have not said it better. They're always having a conversation about you, so don't think that you're safer than you are. Nope. Not at all. Because anything can happen at any given time. It ain't a cliche phrase, it's true. That is a very true statement that people still are in agreement with it. Well, today that's true. So when it comes to all these sports players, don't think that your spot is secure, because it ain't. Next thing you know, oh wait a minute, I'm getting traded? Because how the article put it, it sounded like Luka and Anthony. They're like, okay, so what's the trade, or who am I trading with? What team? And like they were unaware about any of it. They didn't know about nothing. So I mean, don't think that your I mean Devin he gave an answer. Don't think that your spot ain't untouchable and untradeable. Because in the blink of an eye or the next day, they may be telling you, hey, we got a good trade for you. We got a good deal for you. And we just want to. It's like, wait a minute. Come on now. And what if you want to stay with that specific team and retire with that team? Now you can't do that because you're being traded to someone else. And now you got to trade with that team and retire with that team, wherever it is. But I mean, that I agree with that statement that Devin said. I do. Added fellow stars Kevin Durant, insane. It's crazy, crazy. Damn, would have never thought Luka Doncic would get traded. At his age, mid-season, the NBA is a wild place, man. If he can get traded, then anybody is up for grabs. I agree with you, Kevin. I do. I agree with you too. That is so true. I mean, the NBA, the NFL, MLB, the NHL, all you sports categories, all you sports leagues, anything can happen. You may not think your favorite player can ever be traded, but the NBA showed us today that yeah, we gonna have a conversation with you, and if we think this is a good move because we gonna give you a good deal, more than likely you gonna agree and you're gonna sign your paperwork. And yeah, let's see a little bit more, because more people have to say. It's sports world. That's all the sports together. Everybody has had a little bit to say about it. Let's keep reading. There was immediate shock on social media when the news hit as well. Luka getting traded from Dallas has to have a deeper story behind it. Cavalier center Tristan Thompson wrote on X, "This just doesn't happen on a random Sunday night." Wait, what? Posted Patrick Mahomes, the Stars Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, who sits courtside of Mavericks game occasionally during the offseason, NBA playoffs included. And Knicks guard Jalen Brunson wondered if it was a joke. April Fool's, right? He asks. No, it ain't no April Fool's. This is what's going on. The trade significantly altered the NBA betting market as the Lakers moved from 40-1 to 16-1 to win the NBA title, as ESPN bet early Sunday morning behind only the Oklahoma City Thunder, the plus 225, and Denver Nuggets, plus 1400 in the Western Conference. The Mavericks, on the other hand, has dropped from 25-1 to 41 at ESPN bet before moving back to 33-1 early Sunday. You see how all of this is just confusion? That's all that it is, bro. This is just, it's confusion, ladies and gentlemen. This is confusion. All right, let me read a little bit more because this is a long article. Like I said, Davis, an all-star pick this year for the 10th time in his career, turns 32 next month. He was part of the NBA's 75th anniversary team, helped the Lakers win the NBA title in the bubble 2020, and like Doncha, is a five-time All NBA selection. So I mean, Dallas, we got somebody good. We got Anthony. This is good, but we can't really intake and we can't really dissect it right now because the news is still fresh. This is still fresh on everybody's mind. It's still new. Like I said, once it's finalized and when it does become finalized is when we see Luka in the Lakers jersey and Anthony in the Mavericks jersey. That's when we will know, okay, this is really soaking in right now. Yep. Gotta let it soak in. Gotta let it soak in. Gotta let it soak in. We are overly willfully thankful for AD's sixth season with the Lakers, where he led, our franchise to a championship and cemented himself as a perennial NBA All-Star. Pelinka said in his statement Sunday, "We are proud of Max Christie's development as a Laker, as he has grown into an impact and 3D player. And we are appreciative of the work Jalen Hood Shafino, has put to show in professionalism at every level. Dontra is averaging 28.1 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 7.8 assists per game this season. Davis is averaging 25.7 points and 11.9 rebounds. Okay, stats somewhat close, but not really. But I mean, like I said, Luka, he's doing 20 plus points a game. I mean, oh boy, oh boy. Dallas plays at Cleveland on Sunday, while the Lakers are off visiting the Clippers on Tuesday night. The Lakers and Mavericks play each other twice more in the regular season. First on February 25th in Los Angeles, and then on April 9th in Dallas. So, well, I don't know, everybody. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, look at them. They're smiling. Yep. Yep. Y'all are about to be in the same uniform soon, Luka. Don't worry. You won't be wearing the Mavericks anymore. You won't be wearing Dallas. You'll be wearing Lakers. So it's a hard pill to swallow. It is. This is Sports Center, so let's see what the guys just have to say about it real quick. I don't know why I went back, but there we go.
Artlist.io.
Mm-hmm. Very young. Very young.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys kind of get the picture with it. So, um, the fact that, I mean, like he said, it don't really sound like people knew about the trade. It don't really sound like a lot of coaches, players, big names. It's quite a few people there that was really not aware of any of this. Let's see what the coaches said.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
He was kind of making it jokefully, but I mean, like I said, you guys get the point. You guys get the picture. We got somebody good. Anthony, he's 31. He's going to be paired up with Kyrie. This is the prime. This is the prime of his time. So, he's looking at 3 to 4 years down the line. This could possibly win us some championship games. Same with the Lakers on their squad and the CEO over there. They're looking at, well, Luka, you're just 25. You have your whole life. You are the star of this team now. You are. And I know we're going to win championships with you. So, again, it's hard. It's still a hard pill to swallow. Everybody is still really trying to dissect this. I'm still trying to dissect this because it's like this news just came out the blue. This news came out the blue today. Like, nobody was expecting this.
Reimagined.
And it happened. It happened. But if you guys like the video, please give it a fat thumbs up. Comment down below what y'all think. Just give feedback. I mean, like I said, a lot of people they're not really with this, and it's just like all you can really do is just shake your head. But leave a comment down below what y'all think about the trade. Should have been other players, or just overall what y'all think about the trade. Should it have not happened? Leave the comment down below, and share this video too with anyone and everyone that you know. That way they can be have an ear to hear somebody's opinion about something. Just share whether you like sports or not. Share. While you're at it, hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so you can be notified every time I drop videos on this channel. And if that is all, you guys, Luka. Luka. All right, y'all. If that is all, always remember, stay prayed up and stay blessed. And I will see y'all in the next video.